News Hour at 10, co-powered by Siska LED, Light Years Ahead, HP Racer, Sera Reflects My Style and Indostar.
जब इंदिरा जी की हत्या हुई थी तो हमारे देश में कुछ दंगे फसाद हुए। हमें मालूम है कि भारत की जनता के दिल में कितना क्रोध आया, कितना गुस्सा आया और कुछ दिन के लिए लोगों को लगा कि भारत हिल रहा है। लेकिन जब भी कोई बड़ा पेड़ गिरता है तो धरती थोड़ी हिलती है।
I have, on behalf of the Government of India, apologized on behalf of the nation for what happened in 1984.
In 2005, Manmohan Singh apologized on behalf of the Government of India to the Sikhs of the country for what happened in 1984. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On the News Hour at 10, we debate the 1984 riots cover-up. That's the hashtag. But many would agree that this was not a riot. This was a massacre that is still gone unpunished. The masterminds are still at large. A lot of them have actually been rewarded within the echelons of the Congress party. But who are we talking about today? We are talking about the silent sufferers, the Sikhs of this country. Let's just put things in perspective, ladies and gentlemen. Sikhs in India form just 2% of our country. But they form 20% of the Indian military. 20%. 5 Paramveer Chakras. 40 Veer Chakras. That's their achievement. That's their service to the country. 209 Veer Chakras. This is the community that has laid down its life to protect the tricolor and our motherland, and we have denied them justice for more than 34 years. Minority in the country in the true sense, but they have no quotas. They have never taken to the streets asking for reservation. Never have they asked for doles. They have been denied justice for 34 years. This is the community that suffers silently, hoping that some disposition or the other will stop playing poll gimmicks and give them the justice they truly deserve. They are Indians, but they have been denied. They have been denied in our country. And that is the biggest travesty. What has happened today that's brought this entire issue back to light? The Honorable Supreme Court has formed a fresh 3-member panel, has decided to constitute a fresh 3-member special investigating team to look into 186 cases plus and whether or not they should be reopened. These are cases that were shut down. They will be headed by a retired High Court Justice. It will also have a serving IPS officer and a retired IPS officer at least of a DIG rank. And they will go back and look at these cases which were shut down. By who? Why? We will talk about that. But first, let's just quickly set up the story.
Over 3,000 killed in cold blood when Delhi burnt in 1984. But 3 decades later, these people are still seeking justice. Now the top court has stepped in, ordering a fresh SIT probe into 186 cases of the anti-Sikh pogrom.
As victims of the 84 riots wait for justice, the Supreme Court of India has today said it will constitute a fresh SIT since the government-appointed SIT has taken 3 years and closed 186 cases without proper investigation. The fresh SIT will be headed by a retired judge of a high court and will also include 2 IPS officers.
So far, the work of 10 inquiry commissions has failed to ensure justice. The fresh SIT once again raising hopes.
क्योंकि हम विक्टिम हैं, हमारे परिवार में 4-4, 5-5 सदस्य मारे गए थे। हमारी 3 सिस्टर विडो हुई हैं, 2 हमारे भांजे मारे गए, मासी का लड़का मारा गया। कि अगर ये केसों की ऐसे ही अगर पैरवी जल्दी कर देते तो शायद 1984 के कातलों का जल्दी से जल्दी सजा मिलकर निपटारा हो सकता था।
दिल्ली की सड़कों पे इतना खून बहा था 1984 में कि हमारे कलेजे आज भी कांपते हैं। इसलिए हम लोग चाहते हैं कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट जितनी जल्दी हो सके इनकी कार्रवाई करके इनको दोषियों को ढूंढ के उनको सख्त से सजा उनको जेल के अंदर धकेला जाए।
The new SIT is likely to put the focus on Congress leaders like Sajjan Kumar and Jagdish Tytler for their alleged role in the 1984 carnage.
The Supreme Court says for the purpose of investigation of these cases, we are going to constitute a fresh SIT.
All those who were instrumental in ensuring collapse of administration or non-functioning of the government are responsible and are abettors.
While the Congress claims it's open to any inquiry, BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party are skeptical if Delhi police is made part of the new SIT.
इंक्वायरी करने के लिए कोई इस तरह का जांच होती है तो कांग्रेस उसका हमेशा समर्थन करेगा और सिख बिरादरी पे अगर कोई भी उत्पीड़न हुआ है उसकी जांच होनी चाहिए और अगर कोई भी किसी ने भी उस पे गलती की है तो उसको सजा आवश्यक।
सुप्रीम कोर्ट विल pick up good officers to pursue these cases and hopefully not from Delhi because we have suffered a lot as Sikhs, we have suffered a lot because of the officers who were appointed earlier.
इस फैसले ने जहां कांग्रेस की पोल पट्टी खोल के रख दी है वहां भाजपा ने जो SIT बनाई थी और यही केस बंद करने के लिए कहा था उन केसों को फिर रीओपन करने की बात करके ये बता दिया है कि बीजेपी भी इस मामले में सीरियस नहीं थी। तो दिल्ली पुलिस ने ये आज तक के हिंदुस्तान के इतिहास का सबसे बड़ा कवर अप किया है।
For 34 years, every November brings these people on the roads. Unless the new SIT can dig into the past to punish the perpetrators, there will be no sense of closure to November 1984. With Anisha in New Delhi, Hardeep Duggal, Times Now.
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Good evening to our panelists on the News Hour tonight. Aman Sinha, Sukhman Singh Ahluwalia, National Spokesperson of the SAD, Aman Sinha, Spokesperson of the BJP, Kamna Vora, lawyer for the 1984 Sikh riot victims, Nirpreet Kaur, one of the victims who's still fighting for justice. Her case is still in the Delhi High Court. Nirpreet ji, aapse meri din mein baat hui thi. We'll talk in detail. Dr. Rami Ranger joins us via Skype from London. He's the chairman of the British Sikh Association. Had a conversation with him earlier in the day too. We have Sabha Naqvi, senior journalist, and Ravi Srivastava, political analyst. Ladies and gentlemen, before we move on, some big questions, and let's just set up one aspect. Who closed these 186 cases without investigation? After a promise to open all 237 of them, this was an SIT constituted by the current disposition. They closed this in March 2016. This was constituted by the Modi government just before the Delhi elections in 2014. SIT formed days ahead of the Delhi polls. And there was a recommendation by the Nanavati committee that there should be 4 cases opened, but they said we'll go ahead and reopen all 237. But lo, what happens? Soon after that, by March, 199 of these cases, March 2016, 199 of these cases was closed, including these 186 out of 293 which are closed without investigation. They submitted to the court saying that they were all investigated, but now today we realize and the courts observed they were closed without investigation, and thereby the big questions that emerge on the News Hour tonight. Why were 186 cases related to the 84 riots closed without investigation by NDA appointed SIT? First question, could such miscarriage of justice over 3 decades have been allowed without political pressure? Impossible. Can Congress absolve itself of responsibility for the massacre with a facile apology 20 years later? Did the Congress not deliberately shield its own and derail investigation into the masterminds of the pogrom? When Rajiv Gandhi said, when a mighty tree falls, the earth shakes a little, did that not prove who orchestrated that 1984 massacre? that gullible crowd there applauded that comment, not realizing what he was actually hinting at. Isn't the miscarriage of justice a direct indication that Dr. Manmohan Singh's apology for the riots in Parliament in 2005 was a hollow one? And can the NDA be absolved of a go slow? Given that the Supreme Court has ordered a relook at the cases, the SIT appointed by them closed. And doesn't the Supreme Court's decision only prove that promise of justice to the 1984 victims by all political parties was merely a political gimmick? Let's take the bull by the horns and ask them, why does this community find itself denied of justice when all they have done is serve the country selflessly? Let me ask Kamna Vora, isn't this such a travesty, Kamna
Vora? Today's day will go down in history as a landmark judgment has been given by Honorable Supreme Court in favor of victims of 1984 anti-Sikh riots. Though this is a very wrong word I am using, anti-Sikh riots, it was practically a genocide, where the perpetrators of this crime were hell-bent upon removing the entire Sikh race from the earth. Secondly, 3,000 Sikhs were killed in broad daylight and during the wee hours of the morning, started from 31st of October 1984, though there were no killings on 31st October. But in the morning of 1st November 1984, which continued till 5th of November, this genocide practically one Sikh was practically being murdered every minute I am telling. And this was in broad daylight where the politicians, they were openly instigating and abetting the crime against Sikhs. Now today the Supreme Court has delivered a landmark judgment and asking for a separate SIT to be constituted to reinvestigate, not further, but reinvestigate the 184 cases which were closed by the earlier SIT, which was formed by the Centre in 2014. Since 293 cases were handed over to the earlier SIT, which was constituted by Centre, out of these 293 cases, 241 they ended up in closures. They did not find any incriminating evidence against the perpetrators of this crime, since most of the victims, they were neither served upon, or if they were being served upon, they had already left their houses where they were staying in 1984, and most of the victims were not traceable. But Supreme Court took cognizance of this situation and said, we will not accept this. We are going to entrust 186 cases for reinvestigation to a separate and a new constituted SIT, where it is good that Supreme Court has thought of having a retired High Court judge to head the panel.
What stands out
is... So this is a spark of hope for all the victims. I have been walking with the victims since 2000, since Nanavati Commission of Inquiry was set up, and I have been walking each step I am taking along with the victims, and I am just hopeful that yes, though justice is denied, but it is, justice is delayed, but it is not denied.
Well,
and there is a spark of hope among all the victims, among all the widows.
That is the resilience, and that is the silent perseverance and suffering of the Sikh community. And I have been vehemently against anybody who tries to justify what happened on those days in November 1984. From a youngster, from a kid, to people who are in their middle ages. People who are in their middle ages who have now become geriatrics, people who are no longer alive after suffering it for more than 3 decades. There are so many stories that are left untold. Ladies and gentlemen, 20 million Sikhs in India. 77% of them today reside in one state, that is Punjab. And the second largest concentration of Sikhs outside of Punjab is not in India and any other state, but in Canada. The biggest travesty is that because of what happened across those 4 days, Sikhs stopped residing in the heart of India and concentrated towards one state. And a political party has hushed it up, and people seem to have forgotten what has happened in terms of a single-minded targeting of one particular community. Nirpreet Kaur is with us. Nirpreet जी, मेरी आपसे दिन में बात हुई थी तो आपने कहा था कि आपकी मदर है, अभी 80 साल की हो गई हैं, अभी भी वो जस्टिस का वेट कर रही हैं और उन्हें कुछ नहीं मिला। आपकी उम्मीद आज बंधी है कि अब भी आपको लगता है कि कुछ नहीं होना?
उम्मीद तो मेरी 30 साल से ही बंधी हुई है, आज 32 साल से ऊपर हो चुके हैं। उम्मीद तो मेरी बंधी हुई है, लेकिन उम्मीद को क्या किया जाए, जब हमारा टाइम आता है जस्टिस के लिए तब हमें जस्टिस नहीं मिलता। हमें जस्टिस नहीं मिलता, हमें फिर वो मिलता कि हमको मायूस होकर हमें वहां से निकलना पड़ता है। देखो, मेरा केस में शुरू से ही मेरे केस में ऐसे हुआ, मेरे फादर की किलिंग हुई और उस केस में ऐसे हुआ कि मेरे फादर को जिन्होंने मारा उनका मैंने नाम लिया और उसकी वजह से मुझे घर छोड़ना पड़ा और मैंने सिख स्टूडेंट फेडरेशन ज्वाइन की, जहां से मेरी जिंदगी खराब हो गई और आज तक मैं इंजस्टिस के लिए ढूंढ रही हूं। जिन्होंने मेरे फादर को मारा वो लोग आज पॉलिटिक्स में है, वो एमपी एमएलए हैं और जिनको हमें मारा और हमारे को जेल में रहना पड़ा और टाडा में केस में हमें बंद किया गया। इवन इन्होंने मेरी मदर तक को नहीं छोड़ा और मैं कैसे उम्मीद करूं कि हमें जस्टिस मिलेगा। मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल देती हूं। अभी कामना वोरा मैम ने बताया कि 2000 साल से ही वो बात कर रहे हैं, उनको मालूम भी है कि नानावती कमीशन में 5 केस दिल्ली कैंट से रीओपन के लिए बोला था, जिसमें मेरे फादर की किलिंग का भी केस था और आज हाईकोर्ट में भी उस केस की डेट थी, लेकिन हमें इंसाफ नहीं मिला। वो केस 3 महीने के अंदर इन्होंने चला के और उसको अक्विटल भी करा दिया, जिसमें 2 विटनेसेस, जिसमें 2 एविडेंस थे, मेरी मदर और मैं, और हमारे को गलत एड्रेस पे सम्मन इश्यू करके इन्होंने बताया कि सम्मन है कि यहाँ पर एविडेंस आए नहीं है और इन्होंने केस अक्विटल करा लिया। यही नानावती ने कमीशन ने ये केस को रीओपन के लिए बोला, लेकिन हमारा केस रीओपन नहीं हुआ। उसमें मेरी 2010 में जो हमारा केस चल रहा है दिल्ली कैंट एरिया का, जगदीश कौर एंड अदर्स में, उसमें मेरी विटनेस हुई है। तो उसमें मेरा एविडेंस में मेरा सारा मैंने अपने फादर का बताया और उसमें से ये केस निकला जो ये दोबारा 5 केसेस को लिए, उसमें दोबारा टाइम मिला, लेकिन उसके भी डेट्स पर डेट्स मिल रही हैं। क्या मुझे उम्मीद है कि मेरे को इंसाफ मिलेगा? अगर मेरी मदर 80, हाँ जी 5, तो उसमें भी मुझे तो जस्टिस नहीं लग रहा, क्योंकि जैसे ये चल रहा है, आज भी ये डेट है, आज नहीं अभी तक। ये भी हो सकता है कि भी इनको मारने के लिए सिखों के घर पता लग गए, सिखों के बिजनेस का पता लग गया, लेकिन अब इनको सिखों को जिन्होंने मारा वो इन्हें गवाह नहीं मिल रहे, वो सबूत नहीं मिल रहे, क्योंकि उस वक्त भी दिल्ली पुलिस मारने वाली थी और स्टेट में केस
निर्प्रीत जी,
हाँ जी, और स्टेट वर्सेस दिल्ली में ही दिल्ली पुलिस
जी, सॉरी मैं आपको इंटरप्ट कर रहा हूं।
दिल्ली पुलिस है, दिल्ली पुलिस ने ही मारा।
हाँ, आप पूरी कीजिए, आप बात पूरी कीजिए।
दिल्ली पुलिस ने ही हमारे को मारा और दिल्ली पुलिस को इन्वेस्टिगेट के लिए बोल दिया। अब फिर जो एसआईटी बनी थी, जो अब ये 2013 में सबसे पहले एसआईटी की मांग के लिए जब मैं हंगर स्ट्राइक पर बैठी थी और जो अकाली दल ने मेरे साथ किया, धोखा करके मुझे उठाया वहां से जबरन, और आज तक उसके बाद में बीजेपी आई, बीजेपी ने, और जब रीइन्वेस्टिगेशन के लिए मिस्टर केजरीवाल ने कहा, तब इन्होंने उसको नहीं माना। लेकिन जब बीजेपी आई तो बीजेपी ने इसको एसआईटी बनाया, लेकिन वो एसआईटी ने क्या काम किया, उसको एक्सटेंड करते जा रहे हैं, लेकिन उस पे काम कोई नहीं कर रहे। और वो एसआईटी पे, उस एसआईटी पे मैं गई भी हूं उनके ऑफिस में, लोकनायक भवन में, और मैंने बताया कि ऐसे से मेरे फादर का केस है, लेकिन उन्होंने कुछ नहीं किया उस पे, ना मेरे को पूछा कि भी आप आओगे या कुछ है, नहीं हम तो कुछ केसेस है उनके ऊपर कर रहे हैं, ये वाला केस नहीं है, वो वाले केस के हम ऊपर फाइंड आउट कर रहे हैं। मैंने उनकी मदद भी की, मैंने कहा आपको जो हेल्प चाहिए मैं करती हूँ, आपको गवाह ढूंढ के देती हूँ। और ये एसआईटी का काम क्या था, देखो एसआईटी ने एक न्यूज़पेपर में डाला, ऐड डाली है कि किसी को भी अगर आना है, हम लोकनायक भवन में एसआईटी खुली है, ये एड्रेस है फलाना, किसी ने अपने बयान करवाने, दर्ज करवाने, उस वक्त क्या हुआ आके हमें बताओ। आप मुझे ये बताओ कि 32-33 साल हो गया, जो लोग इतने डरे सहमे हुए हैं, वो लोग, उनको तो दिल में वहम है, वो क्या आ सकते हैं सामने, उनको कन्विंस करें, उनके घरों पर जाए, इनको ये भी नहीं पता लगता। और अभी तक क्या होगा, अब भी यही होगा, क्योंकि उस वक्त मैं एक बात आपको स्पष्ट कर देती हूँ
जी,
चाहे कांग्रेस हो चाहे बीजेपी हो, हमें इंसाफ नहीं, सिखों को इंसाफ नहीं मिलेगा। सिखों को, ठीक है सतवंत सिंह बेअंत सिंह ने इंदिरा गांधी को मारा, सतवंत सिंह केसर को इन्होंने 2 साल के अंदर अंदर सजा दे दी, लेकिन सिखों को इतने मारा और कत्लेआम किया, इनको आज तक इनके लिए सबूत नहीं मिले, और इनको आज तक ये सजा नहीं, एक भी बंदे को इन्होंने सीनियर को सजा दी है।
बिल्कुल। अब आप जरा रुकिए, क्योंकि आपने जो बात कही है ना, 4 मिनट आप बोली हैं, लेकिन इस 4 मिनट में आपने उस दर्द को बखान किया है जो कि 30-33 साल से लोगों के दिल में है और वो चुपचाप इसको सह रहे हैं। Aman Sinha, let me start with you, sir, because yours is the disposition which dismissed of these 186 cases.
Yes,
you know what they are showing? They are saying, कांग्रेस ने जो किया वो किया, आपने भी धोखा किया।
Anand, I'll come to that, but foremost, Anand, the 1984 Sikh massacre was a pre-planned genocide by the then Congress government. Obviously, the Congress party indulged in a big cover-up to destroy all the evidence, to shield all the guilty. And these are all old cases, about 33-year-old cases, where about more than 3,000 innocent lives were taken away, tens and thousands of people were injured. BJP has always been the most strongest supporter of, reinvestigating these cases and ensuring justice to our Sikh brothers. Please, it's not lip service, because the evidence of our conviction lies in our action. Anand, when we came to power in 2014,
you heard what he said?
We constituted a SIT. Please allow me to respond, Anand. Then, yes, I absolutely, my entire sympathy and empathy is there with her. And this is what the BJP is trying to ensure. We are trying to ensure that justice is meted out to all those who so. And the difficulty is, Anand, please allow me to complete.
Yes.
I'll respond to each and every question that you wish to put to me. But please allow me to complete. The point that I was making, that it's not lip service, because if there was one government which after coming into power immediately constituted a fresh SIT, it was this BJP government only.
SIT do?
And most of these cases were designated to the SIT.
Because that SIT went and told the court that 186 cases, without even looking at them, said that let's close them. Mr. Aman Sinha, sir, don't play politics. What you did was a political gimmick,
I do not hold beef for SIT. Investigation is an independent domain, and investigative agencies act independently. However, Anand, as far as what was there in executive domain, which was to constitute this SIT, we constituted this SIT. And there is another incorrect thing which has been stated here. There was no such closure report which has been filed by SIT.
Hear me out,
Anand. If a new SIT is being constituted by Supreme Court, we welcome it, Anand. This is only going to
This is only going to aid and support a genocide like you did.
Anand, will you please allow me just 10 seconds?
What justice did you give?
Anand, will you please allow me 10 seconds just to complete?
What justice did you give if you are calling it a genocide? What justice did you give,
Anand, you must appreciate that investigative agencies, once is an independent domain. This government does not interfere.
Is Sajjan Kumar
we are trying our best to give justice to them, which they deserve.
And so
we are trying to ensure that all the guilty are brought to book. Why are these questions not being put to the Congress party, which destroyed all the evidence, which indulged in this massive cover-up, which shielded and promoted people who are guilty of killing hundreds and thousands of Sikhs?
No, sir.
Why are these questions not being asked?
Mr. Aman Sinha,
we are doing our utmost to ensure that justice is meted out to all our Sikh brothers and sisters.
Sir, ये उनकी छाती पे इससे बड़ा गम क्या होगा?
And our
look at the conviction and what he was promoted to
reflects in our actions.
No, please, sir, hear me out. Let me go across to Sukhman Singh Ahluwalia and the other panelists right now.
Yes,
Jagdish Tytler becomes Minister of Civil Aviation under Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi after what happened in 1984. Minister of Tourism under Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi. Minister for Labour under Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi. Minister for Food Processing under Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi. Minister for Surface Transport under Prime Minister P.V. Narasimha Rao. Minister for Coal under P.V. Narasimha Rao. Minister for Non-Resident Indians under Prime Minister Manmohan Singh.
Absolutely, Anand.
And this was the man, Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, who was made to apologize to the Sikhs. What bigger a travesty?
Now you see, Anand,
Sukhman Singh Ahluwalia, yes.
This is very sad. Yes, this is very sad state of affairs in India. Despite of being known as the most secular and democratic country, a leader of a political party, a president as of now, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, on your news channel said that yes, some Congress people were involved in 1984 Sikh killing. All these investigation agencies have been a complete failure in the investigation since day one, because they don't have intentions to get justice for Sikh community at all. This is only the court and now the government who are trying to come out with a situation where some exercise is being done to support Sikh cause. Around more than 3,000 Sikhs were killed. We should ask this question to all these political parties since 1984, what have they done for the betterment of Sikh community to get them the justice of this entire Holocaust? We all know the entire story of how in the last 34 years the evidence is trying to be write off, or they are trying to eradicate it from the around. Now this judgment what has come from Supreme Court is very welcoming, and this new SIT should definitely look into these 186 matters without any political interference. Absolutely, Delhi police should not be involved and ensure that all the victims should get justice. In fact, entire Sikh community is victim to this 1984 killing.
Harman,
they try to demoralize
Sukhman Ahluwalia,
now the statement,
you please tell me one thing, sir. One thing, sir. On your conscience, if these people wanted to get to the bottom of who did it and bring the guilty to book, could they or could they have not done it? Yes or no?
They could have definitely done it.
They could have definitely.
Yes,
let me just open.
We should these investigation, the investigating officers, investigating officers, they should definitely answer this question.
Let me just open this up. One second. Yes. Sukhman Ahluwalia, I'll come back to you, sir. Let me go across to Sunit Chopra, Sabha Naqvi and Ravi Srivastava and also bring them into the debate. Sabha Naqvi, tell me, how is this never talked about? How is there never a morcha for this? How is there never an article written about the biggest pogrom that was conducted right at the heart of the capital? Why is this hushed?
So, Anand, it was the... I disagree with you that the Sikh murder, I was a witness to it myself as a young student in Delhi. It was my first experience of a large-scale massacre.
I was too.
Yeah. Okay. So then you would remember that.
Yes,
and I don't think anybody is hushing it up. I think that is not correct. And I don't think it was a planned genocide. But the minute Indira Gandhi was dead, I remember in my locality, there were mobs were out, they were looting and killing.
No, I don't really agree with it.
In our neighborhood, I mean, we also played our role in
absolutely wrong.
Let me finish.
She is not talking about, she's trying to protect the Congress. No,
they
she's trying to
identified all the
protect
houses,
Congress.
all the businesses.
She's
I'm not protecting the Congress.
This is a very wrong statement by any
And
I am not protecting the Congress.
Okay,
let's
they
Sabana-
shielded all the
This is not
guilty,
the-
all
I am
the
not-
evidence
Sir,
was systematically
Congress
destroyed.
leader
Sir,
says.
let her
one,
complete.
you know, I'm not being allowed to finish what I'm saying.
Sukhman and Aman, I request you, sirs, I request you, sirs, let Sabana quick complete. You can challenge her after that. I
I
request
have
you.
not finished the
Let her
sentence.
complete. Let her complete. Yes. Yes.
Anyway.
Yes, Sabana quick.
So the sequence of events when I was and the Congress did not stop the murder from spreading. As it began, as the violence began, I remember those moments. They did not stop anything. They let people run around. They let the massacre continue for days on end. So, you know, nobody is doing a tutu memesa, don't misunderstand. These have been the tragedies of our country, these large-scale massacres that have happened, you know, and the whole experience, I think, Anand, if you remember that whole experience during that time when we all grew up in that era was, you know, the militancy followed by this horror in Delhi. Anyway.
Yes.
And in a road where I lived, actually people were shot down at one point during Durga Puja night. They were massacred in the road where I lived. And I remember helping a neighboring family. My uncle stepped out to hide them in a house. It was the most shameful act. It was the Congress behaved in the most shameful way for years and years and years. And I think it would be a good beginning if we begin the process of picking out these historic crimes, mass crimes, and start punishing people.
Yes.
Punishing people,
Yes.
and we should not have a cut-off date on any of these crimes.
No cut-off. I'll tell you the biggest difference, Sabana Naqvi, where the others were riots and clashes between communities. This was single-handedly identifying a community and culling it. That is the biggest sin of all. And this was what Hitler did, and this was what the Congress party did. And how is it that they have been absolved of this? How is it that they have not been taken to task for it? How is it that the top leadership of the Congress party enjoyed the fruits of this killing? No, please, this was not a riot. This was never a riot. This was a massacre, and it was a single-handed killing, because I remember, ma'am, they had that list in their hands. They were knocking on doors which had any surname which was listed, and there were people standing out, and there were people standing out and saying, "Us ghar mein, wahan par." Overnight, my friends and their family had to leave the town. They left the capital, and they have never returned. They are scarred for life. This is the reality. This is the reality which this generation, 3.5 decades later, cannot forget. They have to remember this, because you have the current Congress president on record on our channel saying, yes, some leaders were involved, but none of them have been picked up. None of them have been sent to the gallows or sent into prison for life. None of them for what they did. Ravi Srivastava.
That is the distinction.
How is this travesty? How is this travesty? How is this travesty so conveniently forgotten?
The worst genocide in the independent India. And first of all, both the governments, Congress and the BJP, have cheated six for last 30 years. And if you see the record, the Arvind Kejriwal, the moment he came to power for 49 days, he formed the SIT immediately. And the moment he resigned, these people disbanded the SIT there. And they never allowed it to happen.
Arvind Kejriwal
first of
has
all,
done in Punjab,
and
people of Punjab have responded. So you do not need to give a fresh certificate again.
There would have not been any Godhra, there would have not been any Gujarat, there would have not been even that Bhima Koregaon also. Because these people know that those who are ruling, they will protect us.
Who is responsible if people have not been punished? Have you forgotten that there is a party called Congress Party? Has the Congress Party ceased to exist? That the gentleman from AAP does not remember the name of the Congress Party? It is the Congress Party which was responsible for systematically destroying all the evidence for past 30 years. It was the Congress Party which is responsible for shielding all the
Ravi Srivastava, let me tell you one thing, sir. If there is one community that deserves justice, if there is one community that deserves to be given justice, it is this community, because they have never asked for anything else from the people of this country. They have not asked for a quota. They have not asked for reservation. They have not stood out and said ban this movie or ban that movie. They have not come out onto the streets and tried to run out and tried to propagate and push their ideology, their religion, their belief. They have not done it, sir. They have the maximum. I put that out right at the top to show to the people of this country what 2% of this population has got for our country.
Yeah, absolutely agree.
20% of them are guarding our borders and are fighting the enemies of our country day in and day out, and they have done it for centuries on end without asking for a single naya paisa or anything else in return. And all they ask for is justice for the culling of an entire community because of the act of one man or a few men. You tell me which other community in our country has been blamed for the acts of a select few. Please tell me, Mr. Suneet Chopra. Isn't this the biggest travesty? How can we trust the Congress party or even the BJP today after what the court has observed today, sir?
It is a terrible travesty, and I still remember how, when this happened, I was in Moscow and I saw Comrade Harkishan Singh Surjit going to the funeral of Indira Gandhi, risking his life. I heard later when I came back how Jyoti Basu had prevented any such happening in West Bengal. More than that, I saw...
What have you done for them? You saw a lot, sir, but you stood a mute spectator, is it? What did you do, sir? What has the left party done?
Let me tell you.
What has the left party done?
Let me tell you.
What has the CBI done? What has the left done? What has the CBI done for them? Tell me, what have they done for them?
Let me tell you, yes. They helped to build the houses of the people whose houses were destroyed. And among them was my brother-in-law, who lost 2 nephews in the Kanishka crash. And what did Canada do with the Kanishka crash? They let them go, just as the BJP and Congress have done here. So we have seen these things. We know these things.
What do you mean by this?
These things.
No, if left has left everything to go, if the left government did nothing at all, when they were in power, when they were supporting the Congress party, and there was a home minister of the left parties, they did nothing at all. And now they are coming back and questioning. Everybody knows the kind of leftist reign of leftist terror which is going on in Kerala, and you are coming here and preaching the whole nation.
You just stop this nonsense. You neither know what
Why
happened,
don't you tell us if there is anything that you did with respect to 1984 Sikh riots?
I know that.
Did the left ministers,
Suneet Chopra,
Suneet Chopra,
200 of our comrades died.
Mr. Suneet Chopra,
everyone together.
Here is a question
and
from
I
my
was
team
there
to
in
you,
Punjab
sir.
in that period.
Here is a question from my team to you, sir. You were part of the United Front government for 3 years. Who was the Home Minister then at that time? Who was the Home Minister at that time? What did you do?
Whoever was in the United Front government, people had to bring this country together and fight from the start. And we continued to fight for justice for the people who were killed in these riots.
What did you do?
And these are not
Who
riots.
was the Home Minister at that time? What did you do?
It was a pogrom like Gujarat.
Who was the Home Minister at that time and what did you do?
And we want the same kind of apology from Modi and Shah in Gujarat.
Sir, my team was right. My team was right sitting in the PCR listening to you. They were right that you will not answer the question.
One day before the riots.
They were right when they said that you will not answer the question.
And I was in Patna.
Sir, this is an issue. This is an issue which matters to every single Indian, except for the political fraternity who have just used it as a poll gimmick.
I know that because we have
Elections se pehle aur manifesto ke baad.
And we believe
elections se pehle aur manifesto ke baad, all that these people have got is injustice, is betrayal and cover-up.
Allow all
and cover up.
sit together
You
and
tell me, Sunil Chopra, how did you ally with the party that massacred 3,000 people?
Will not do.
How did you ally with the party and form in UPA 1 with a party that is responsible for the massacre of 3,000 people?
What is
you have a problem. No, at every point in time, you will always relate everything with Gujarat and 2002. So let me ask you, how did you forget 84? Why did you forget Bhagalpur?
Yes,
why
but I have to say something on that, Anand. Anand, just 10 seconds. Do you know which is the riot case where there are maximum number of convictions which have been secured?
In our country.
Maximum number of convictions have been secured in 2002 Gujarat riots.
Which will shake hands with anybody for its own petty gains.
Of guilty have been secured in 1984 riots case. This is the distinction with which BJP works, and this is the distinction and the kind of botched up investigation and destruction of evidence which the Congress and left parties indulge in. No, please, it seems it doesn't understand. I was saying that maximum number of convictions have been ensured in 2002 riots cases by the Gujarat government. And the Congress government in 84 riots cases has ensured no conviction at all. That is the distinction.
And the BJP did nothing new.
Sunil Chopra, I'll tell you what, please get out of your blind hatred for a particular party and get out of your ideological clash before ideology comes India, sir. Mr. Sunil Chopra, will you do it for a change? Will you do it for a change? कभी तो कर दो सर, कभी तो देश के लिए बोलो, अपनी पार्टी, अपनी आइडियोलॉजी के लिए नहीं। Yes, Sabha Naqvi.
आनंद, एक छोटा सा पॉइंट मैं कह दूं, एक छोटा सा पॉइंट सर, मैं एक छोटा सा पॉइंट, आनंद, I will take this program. Let me take this because we are forgetting the two ladies. They are the heroines of the show.
Yes.
People, Indian citizens, two women who have fought for justice for so long.
Yes.
Let us not this tu-tu meh-meh between politicians.
No,
Let's remember the spirit of those who fight back. I just want to take
the reason why this tutu meme is necessary is for India to see how serious the politicians of our country are when it comes to giving people justice for injustice meted out against them. I wanted Kamna Vora and Nirpreet Kaur and the others to see
So one
what
point.
they will indulge
I want
in.
to make one quick
Empty
point.
promises and tutu meme. That's all we will get from them, ma'am. Yes, Sabha Naqvi.
I just wanted to make...
Kamna
ji, I'll come to you after Sabha ji.
Nobody should take it badly. One quick point, ma'am. I want to say that the Congress is the mother of everything in this country. They invented going door to door, pulling out people and killing them. They invented the riot form. The BJP only followed it in later riots where different communities were targeted. But the Congress did all those injustices. There is
Such
no
insinuation,
doubt about that.
and if
They
you make
covered
it,
up their own
have the
crimes.
courage to back it
They
up
were
with
the ruler.
conviction
That's all I
and on
want to
basis
say.
of evidence. Because if you are going to make such loose statements, you can be hauled up for criminal defamation. Do not make such
It's
baseless
not a loose
statements.
statement, Aman.
When has BJP gone
Aman,
to which house,
Aman,
with which
it's
list?
not a loose statement.
Please no. Please do not make such baseless,
what happened in
baseless
Gujarat?
statements at all.
Sir, Aman, what happened in Gujarat?
Who has...
People
no,
were
which house
pulled
did
out of their
BJP go to?
houses
With which
because
list?
of their
With
names.
which list?
What happened in Gujarat? There are BJP
No, please,
ministers
Sabha,
of
you
the
do not
BJP is in
understand
jail.
perhaps that
There
in
are
Gujarat,
still inquiries
it was the
going
government
on.
of Gujarat, BJP government of Gujarat, which ensured maximum number of convictions to the guilty. Maximum number of guilty were punished in Gujarat riots. And in 84 riots, not a single person has been punished.
The minute the BJP came to power...
What do you mean by God's sake? Why do you not focus on the subject, Sabha?
We all know the facts. We all know the facts, Aman. It was only because it was the first
if you know, then
televised riot.
please
There was
stick to
immense
facts.
activism. There was not a friendly government in the center, which is why people like Maya Kodnani went to jail, which is why members of the Sangh Parivar went to jail. All the officers, a lot of them are out.
The government ensured their conviction.
So let's be clear about
it
that.
It is the
Political
BJP government which ensured
you
their
have
conviction.
also
Why do you not have the courage to ask the same question to the Congress party?
One minute. Tell me, Sabha Naqvi, if in the Naroda Gam case, listen to me, Sabha Naqvi, if in the Naroda Gam case, Maya Kodnani was convicted, wasn't it under the courts, the very courts under the government of the BJP? Tell me which senior Congress leader has been convicted till date? One of them is dead, the other two are at large. Third
You
one,
ask
one
the
of them
Congress
actually
party.
got multiple
No, no, I'm not.
portfolios
When
in
the
Congress
Congress
government.
president says,
So you tell me,
there
Sabha
were some
Naqvi,
people
you tell me,
who were
Sabha
involved.
Naqvi, where has Congress ever
involved.
done justice for
You
any
have
of
no
the riots that
difficulty
have
with
happened
that.
under its watch?
Still, you cannot ask the Congress
No, you
party
please tell me,
who
Sabha
were those
Naqvi,
Congress persons
in
who were
which
involved.
case,
began by saying,
where has, you continue
that
to
is
blame.
what I'm
Let me tell
saying.
you, Bhagalpur,
The Congress
was there
did it
justice?
all. The BJP learned
84,
from them.
was there justice?
The BJP learned from them, Anand.
Listen,
that is what I'm saying.
it's very easy to come out and say the BJP
That
learned from them,
started
but
by
where
saying
is
the Congress
you
is the
said the
mother
Congress is the
organization
mother,
of every
is the mother of
Every
all the
community
riots,
crime.
is the root of all these acts. You tell me, where has the Congress party been punished for this? Where has the Congress party been punished for this? It's very easy to come back, and every time in every debate, all it comes down to is 2002. Why does the statistics start from 2002 Gujarat? Why is 84 forgotten? Why is Bhagalpur forgotten?
No, I can even
I'm
mention-
asking you this. It's
I
so
can-
convenient. Do the Sikhs of this country not matter to you as an Indian?
Bombay,
Or
nothing
is it
has
only
happened.
Hindus
Shiv
versus
Sena is
Muslims that
involved.
matters to you, ma'am?
Shiv Sena is involved. Bombay, no justice. Hang on.
Kamna ji, please tell me. You see this? आप देख रहे हैं ये? आप देख रहे हैं ये? ये वो सरकार थी जिसने कहा कि we will do justice.
Sir, it is very नहीं, मुझे सिर्फ एक बात का जरूर आज अफसोस है कि why this is being made a platform to promote their respective parties, to promote their respective agendas. We are just losing sight of the fact why we are here assembled together to discuss on what issue. Please, I really request all of them not to make 1984 victims
focus on the 84 riots.
an issue. Let's all forget. You see, my only concern is let's not promote our respective parties, our respective agendas. But here we are here to assemble and to get justice for the victims, and rather we should all get together to see that all the victims of 1984 get justice. At least now, 34 years down the line, and the victims are still waiting for their justice. And what are we trying to achieve on this platform? I rather fail to understand. It is really unfortunate, Mr. Anand. It is really unfortunate. Once, the moment you touch the wounds, of these widows, the victims, they start bleeding, and we are losing sight of that. It is not the done thing. We all are mature enough, and we are here to just see that how can we. Now, the SIT is being formed. Supreme Court has given us a very good decision, and we should all see to it that how can we help SIT in getting the victims to depose against the perpetrators of this crime, so that we can also bring the guilty to book and let them be punished in accordance with law. But here, what are we doing? We are just losing sight of the fact that why are we here?
No, ma'am, we are here and we will converge every time. But that's what happens. You see, that's what happens, and I feel helpless. I feel helpless as a citizen.
Mr. Anand,
I feel helpless.
For once,
I salute you, ma'am. I salute you, and I salute the likes of
all the
Neerpreet ji.
representatives, of all the individual parties, let us keep our differences, our respective differences aside, and assemble together and see that justice is not now denied to the victims, which was being denied for the last 34 years. This is my appeal to all the political parties and all their leaders.
You please tell me, Arvind Kejriwal had a historic mandate of 67 seats in the Delhi government. BJP had a historic mandate of 272 seats plus, 282 seats plus. Okay, they have, the NDA today is sitting on an overwhelming mandate. They are partners, allies with the Akali Dal in Punjab. You please tell me, Kamna ji, between 1999 and 2004, did you get justice? Between 2014 and 2018, have you got justice? Because all the other years were Congress or Congress-led. So any hopes would have been dashed. But my point is, ma'am, why is it You please, can you figure out the answer, ma'am? Why is it?
Sir,
why is it that you haven't got justice yet?
Sir,
because इनकी नीयत नहीं है, ma'am, इनकी intent नहीं है.
Sir, why I am here?
For full 30 years,
sir,
no
why
SIT
am
was
I here is that since 1984, since 1st of November 1984, justice is eluding the victims. It pains me when I see it as a lawyer, when I am working with the victims hand to hand, and I just give a pat on their back and say, yes, you are brave and you will achieve whatever you are fighting for. And here we are just making it a propaganda to achieve our own individual interests for the sake of our respective parties.
No.
That is unfortunate.
No, Kamna Vora, what we want this time...
get together and differences should be set aside.
Ji, Kamna ji, what we want this time, and Nirpreet ji...
At least
no, what we want this time is that this three-member SIT... This three-member SIT that's going to be constituted, whose names are going to be recommended by the government and also one of the petitioners tomorrow to the Honorable Court, should be monitored on a daily basis. How are they conducting this investigation? पेपर में इश्तिहार निकाल के एक ऑफिस में बैठ के ये वेट कर रहे हैं कि कोई आएगा, बयान देगा और हम कुछ करेंगे? Or are they going to get to the bottom of it, knock on the doors of every single family that was wronged, and get to the bottom of every single case? How would you want the SIT to approach it? That's my question, Kamna ji. Because they are not planning to do that.
Yes, that is why Supreme... Yes, that is why Supreme Court has asked the petitioners to assist them in getting what all members should be there in SIT. And secondly, it will be a day-to-day interaction with the victims, whosoever are there, and victims will be approached personally or through their lawyers, so that they come to the door of justice, so that they also see a spark. Yes, they are being asked to tell them what actually happened with them and what...
Sorry, Kamna ji, I have limited time. Yes. I just want to bring in Sukhman Ahluwalia before I end with Nirpreet. Sukhman Ahluwalia, hasn't the Akali Dal, Shiromani Akali Dal also let these people down? Haven't you also let the Sikhs down?
I think it is... No, let me just say, it is very sorry state of affairs that whenever 1984 massacre is being discussed, the other political parties, they always start comparing it with what has happened in the other states or in other riots. First of all, 1984 massacre is of its own kind. There is no such incident ever in the history of India where one community has been killed by a political party and its workers with the intentions, and they did not have any time to even retort it. And we all know how the Sikh houses were specifically recognized or identified by the party of Congress workers, that these houses should be attacked and they should be should be killed. Now the point is that whatever Supreme Court has said today, it is a fresh opening in a way for the victims to understand that yes, we can still seek justice from the courts of India. Rather, no, what should happen, all the investigation agencies,
I'm short on time. So I'm going to ask you, Sukhman Ahluwalia, as representative of the Shiromani Akali Dal, that you should launch a campaign. Yes. You should take the lead to urge the likes of Nirpreet Kaur and others to come out to the streets of Delhi and give out their statements to the SIT in public, not in the closeted confines of one room where you don't know what's going to happen. Let the world watch in the eyes of the media. Let those who have suffered in silence for 34 years come out and speak, and let them go and speak to these people out in the open. Every day, every single family that comes out and speaks and produces evidence, we will cover it. Let it happen in the eye of the public, and let India see what's been covered up. Let the Congress party take some tough questions, and let the BJP walk the talk. I have to wind up. I have to wind up. I hope and pray this time around they are not taken for a right royal ride, ladies and gentlemen. 10 commissions, 10 committees, nothing has happened so far.